Okay, hey guys, this is the original Ed here. I'm bringing you a little different video from what I normally do. It's gonna be like Call of Duty Ghost All, So I'm just gonna be talking about basically the three greatest classes of weapons in Call of Duty, which is assault rifles, submachine guns, and snipers. And I'm gonna also include the perks. So I'm gonna start off just talking about the assault rifles. So we have the first one in the top left, which is the SA-805. So all I know about this is it's full auto. This clip sight is 30 degrees. It's kind of an overall good weapon. I kind of relate it a lot to an MTAR, kind of from Black Ops 2. That's how I like to think of it. So the next one is an interesting weapon, the Honey Badger. It is full auto and it has a built-in suppressor in it. So the suppressor is good. You don't have to use the suppressor as an attachment for it, so you have another two attachments for it. So the only downside of it is that it will decrease the range and damage that it deals, but overall I think that the suppressor on it will be a good thing and it will attract a lot of people to that gun. And again, it has 30 clip size. Okay, so the next one, the SC 2010. It's fully auto, and it has low recoil, so it's a very accurate weapon, and the clip size is 36. So I think it's just going to be a really simple kind of gun that has low recoil, so it's really accurate, but it's not going to have a lot of damage on it. So the next one we've got here is the AK-12. So rumors are that this is the newest AK model, so it will be very similar to those in recoil and damage, but it's full auto as well, and it has a 30 clip size. So the next one is the MSBS, which is a 3-round burst gun. It is high damage output from each burst, and it's you can shoot it fast. So I like to think of it as a M8A1 from Black Ops 2, and most burst guns like this normally have a clip size of 36, but it can be 30 just because it's a high damage kind of gun. Now the next one, strange name, Remington R5. Sounds like a shotgun, doesn't it? But it actually is a pretty solid gun. It's fully automatic and it has increased damage and range. So I refer to this as an M27. So it looks like it, and it also has kind of the same attributes as the M27 from Black Ops 2. So the next one is the ARX 160. Not a lot is known about this. It is featured in a DS version of COD, and it was a fully automatic gun, but it could be a burst gun, it could be a fully auto, but it had a 30 clip size in that game. So it's either going to be a pretty decent gun or it's going to be really bad and crappy. Now the last one is the FAD, which I actually do not know much about. I found something about an M4A1. Maybe it is similar to that, I don't know. But I'm sorry, I don't know much about it. I just assume it's full auto, and it has low recoil and 30 clip size as most others do. So now I'm going to move on to the subs. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a good picture with the subs like that assault rifle one, but yeah, it's just going to be a bit harder to explain. So the UMP or UMP 45 was featured in one of the trailers. The trailer that I watched it on, I assumed that was from the campaign, so I think it's going to be a campaign gun only, so I don't think it's going to matter that much in the sense of multiplayer. So the MTAR, which is, I'll try to locate it on this. I can't because it's not a new weapon, but it looks a lot similar to the MTAR from Black Ops 2. It's full auto, and it's an overall good weapon. Medium recoil, medium damage, medium range, just medium for everything. Okay, the next one is the Vector, which is featured in most Call of Duties. In this one, it's full auto again, and the description of it says that it is the highest damage and penetration of all submachine guns. So I assume that means that it is kind of the best, I guess. The fastest killing, I suppose. So we have next the CBG-MS. Now it is not, just wait, I'm sorry. I'll explain what it is basically. It's kind of like a mini Uzi, looks mini Uzi similar, and I assume that it's going to be the same kind of thing. It's going to be really high rate of fire, and it is mounted on the shoulder, and I can't see it. So I'm sorry about that one, but I'll give you a link to a picture on it. That's alright. Now the VEPR, not much is known about it. It is said to be really similar to the AK-74, and it is the one on the very top right corner. So that's the VEPR. The next one is the Bizon, which looks like it's very similar to the PP90 from Modern Warfare 3. It's on the far left, second from the bottom, and it's got low recoil and high clip, and it's accurate. It's just a kind of good submachine gun overall, but I don't think it's going to be a big gun used that much, but we'll see about that. The next one is the K7, which is on the fourth column and the fourth row down. It has a built-in suppressor. You'll be able to notice it straight away. I'll put a description link thingamajiggy over it so you can see. But it looks exactly has a built-in suppressor. So it's got low range, but it's meant to have a really high damage. The only problem with this that I can think of is to counteract all of these good things about it, it's going to have a really small clip size. I assume about 20 clip size. I reckon that would be how small it will be, but it will be high damage. The silencer is meant to be almost undetectable even at night. It reduces the flash muzzle. Now the next one is the VBR, which is I'll put a little description sign on it, but it's it's on the first row, the first column, and it's the fourth one down, and it looks a lot like I can't remember what it's called from Modern Warfare 2. It's like an African something, or I don't know, can't remember, but it was like a little pistol that you have a shoulder thing on. So there's not much known about this either, but I think that it will be a burst, really high damage but really low clip, and I assume that you're not going to be able to burst it in quick successions. I think it's going to be a slow burst, but the burst will be really powerful, and have a really high damage. Okay, now we're on to the snipers. So there's 4 snipers. There's a Lynx, which is not that known about, and I'll put another little box link around it. But it's used in helicopters. There's a Lynx helicopter, and it is used in those helicopters to shoot whatever it's going to shoot, but it's meant to have a high penetration, so it's good against armoured vehicles and small armoured vehicles. So I assume that for being aimed out of a plane, it's going to have it's got like a really steady aim, I guess, or it's kind of almost always got ballistic CPU on it because it's really dead accurate. But the only problem is that I think it'll be low damage against people, so you would need high accuracy with it, which is good. Now the next one we have a USR. Now, I'll put another box around it, but the USR is basically just a bolt action and it kills from the waist up. The next one is the VKS. Now, this one is a built-in suppressor, which is kind of like the Honey Badger and the K7 from the assault and submachine gun classes. So I assume that this is going to be a bolt action, and it will be accurate, but it will be really low damage. So you might have to shoot from the shoulders up, or like really upper chest area upwards to get a one-shot kill. Now the L115, which is at the moment known as the biggest sniper weapon, not the biggest, like the best sniper weapon in the game, the L115, it's a bolt action and it's one-shot kill from the upper leg up, which is very powerful. If you know the DSR from Black Ops, it's better than that. I don't know much about the cock speed or the aim down sight speed, but that's a problem that we're going to have to argue with. Okay, so now we'll get on to the perks. Now the perks are split into 6 different subsections. These are speed, handling, stealth, awareness, resistance, and equipment, and elite. Now the speed equipment, the very first one is quick draw, so you can aim down sights better. The next one is sleight of hand to reload faster. The one after that is agility, so you can run faster. And then the running man is marathon, so you can run longer. And the last one in that section is stalker, which is from Modern Warfare 3, or you can think of it as the stock attachment from Black Ops 2. The next section is handling. So the first one is strong arm. Now you might think this is toughness, but it's not. This is actually so you can throw equipment, like lethals and tactical equipment further. The next one is on the go, which is rumoured that you can reload while you're running. The one after that is fast hands to switch weapons between. Now, we don't know that it's going to be called fast hands, but we just assume that from Black Ops 2. Next one is pretty obvious. It's steady aim from Modern Warfare 3. So, it's basically like laser sight from Black Ops 2. It increases your hipfire accuracy. And the last one is dexterity, which is while you're sprinting, when you come back from sprinting, you can put aim down sights faster after sprinting or recover faster after sprinting. The next section is stealth. The first one is called takedown. So this is a bit confusing, this one. When you kill someone and on the other team they can see a skull where someone's died, if you have this perk, you kill someone and the skull doesn't appear around other enemies, so you can basically just kill them all, kill a couple people and they all have no idea except for the kill feed that they've died. So number 2 is blind eye, which is really familiar. It says that it's only aggressive score streaks or kill streaks that can't attack you or you're resistant to them, but I think it'll just be AI again. The next one is off the grid, so you are immune to SATCOMs, I believe. And the next one, dead silence, so no one can hear you, or your footsteps aren't as loud, or mantling isn't as loud. Now the second one, the very last one, is ghost, and it's not like the ghost from Black Ops 2. This one is just when someone aims at you, your red name doesn't appear, so it's kind of like cold-blooded. So now we're on to awareness. The first one is... Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Okay, sorry, there's 7 sections. So this one, awareness. The first one is recon. So hit markers and explosives give away enemy positions. That's what I believe that one is, and many sources say. Next one, of course, is Scavenger, so you can replenish your ammo. After that, it's Sit Rep, which I relate to as Engineer from Black Ops 2, so you can see equipment and lethals and stuff. Next one is Awareness, so you can hear other people's footsteps louder. And the next one is Wiretap, which is really interesting. You can other people on the team, on people from the other team, their satcoms can actually help you. They help your satcoms progress. If you don't understand how satcoms progress your stuff, bro, because I'm not telling you. The next section is Resistance. The first one is Lightweight, so you're resistant to fall damage. The next one is Painkiller, which your health regenerates more. One after that, we assume is Toughness, so you flinch less. The one after that is basically Tac Mask, so you're immune to tacticals. And the one after that is Flak Jacket. I mean, you're immune to explosives, or you're not immune to explosives, but you take less damage from explosives. The next one is all about equipment and attachments and stuff. So the first one is an extra tactical grenade. The one after that is an extra lethal. And this one's interesting. This is fully loaded, sorry. You can, oh wait, that's not it. Fully loaded. Oh yeah, you come with, and when you respawn, you have the maximum amount of ammo you possibly can on the weapon. So if you have something with 30 rounds, instead of having an extra 60 bullets, you have, I think, 120 extra bullets. So that's really good. The next one after that is we don't know the name of, but it's the same as Bling or Primary Gunfighter from previous CODs. Now after this, it's Danger Close, which is quite confusing. It's all I know about it is that you get extra explosive damage, so your explosives are high damage. Now the next section is really odd. These are all elite, or kind of the weirdest set of perks, I'd say. So the first one's Gambler. All I know about it is you can re-roll care packages with it. Second one is Hardline. You earn score streaks faster. Third one is Ping, which I think when you look at someone or you see someone, it locates them on the map. I think that's what it is. Then this is Overkill. We assume it's Overkill because it's got 2 primary weapons. And the last one is Deadeye, and this is a really strange perk. Over time, so if you get 1 kill, the next time you shoot, your gun is slightly higher damage. I think this is going to be really minimal damage, but it will help overall, if you know what I mean. So this has been a really long video. I don't normally do videos this long, but I hope you guys enjoyed. This took a long time to put together and get all the information together. So it'd be really great if you guys could give this a like, comment, or if you enjoyed it, subscribe. So thank you guys. This has been the original Ed, and goodbye.